Hello, welcome back to the session on Accounting Information System. In the first module, we are going to discuss about business information systems. The main objective is to learn about what is information system, what are its purposes, and why these systems are essential to the successful business, all these. So let's know about information and system, because these are the two terms that are very important as far as the topic is concerned. So you know about information. What is information? So when the information term comes, we need to know about something about data. So data means that it is some raw fact or figures. Data can be text, data can be a number, data can be a picture, so on. But the information means it is having certain meaning. So compared to the data, which is a raw fact or figure, information have some implicit meaning associated with them. For example, a number 128, you may call it as a data. It does not have any meaning associated with it. So information means if that 128 refers to any student register number or any agent number, or it represents any employee number, so on, then it will be a information. That means information have implicit meanings associated with them. So the data means if you process the data, then the proper information will be available. That means data acts as a raw material in the production of information. That means the quality of information depends on the quality of data. So that is why the data collection should be made in a proper way and also in a convenient and effective manner, so that you can get more reliable and complete information. Okay, so data is processed to get the information. So you know about the difference between data and information. So what is system then? So system, you can say, it is a general term. System means you can say college system or education system, transport system, solar system, accounting system, computer system, so on. That means it is a general term. So what it means? The system means group of components that work together to achieve one or more objectives or goals. That means a system has some idea or some goal or some objective to achieve. So that means education system, say for example, it has certain goal to provide the education. You can say in simple words. And various other systems have their own particular goals to be reached. So every system accepts certain input and it processes that input and produces output. So input means it may be a number, text, or here we are referring to the system as a general term. It may be a particular raw material also to get the finished output, or it may be some flow of data that we are entering from the keyboard to the computer system, that is also input. So input refers to anything that you feed into the system, so that will be processed and the output will be produced, so that you can get the particular result. So system may contain subsystems also. For example, our college, if you consider it as a system, so it has different departments or sections, divisions, etc. So that means the system involves certain subsystem. Subsystem means a part of a system, you can say, or you can say component of a larger system is called subsystem. So subsystem is a part of a system. That means the subsystem itself is a system. It has certain goals or objective to accomplish. So if we want to reach our main goal, then we must understand these subsystems or the goals, that is sub goals, that they are going to handle. The subsystems also receive input and transfer output to other subsystems. That means if one system have many subsystems, then there will be a flow of data, flow of energy, or flow of some materials from one particular system or the subsystem to other subsystems. So to achieve the objective, subsystems should behave in a proper way and they must achieve their output that is required. Otherwise, it is difficult to achieve the goal. For example, to get a good result, every department of the college must work. So that is why the subsystems that we are talking about should work correctly or efficiently to reach the proper goal or our main objective. So some systems are closed systems and some systems are open systems. That means closed systems has no interactions or connections with other systems, but the open systems are going to interact with other systems. So in our college, one department may communicate with other department. If you consider a department as a system, not the subsystem, or if you consider college as a system, our college is going to interact with external or internal systems. That means external system means here universities. We are going to communicate with other colleges, other faculty members, etc. So that means it is an open system. Subsystem is normally an open system. That means it interacts with other system, it sends data or receives data, or sends energy or receives energy, or sends some raw material or receive raw material, etc. That is why they are open. So information system, if you consider it as a system, it is also a system. So system means everything is a system. So you can consider almost all things as a system. So here information system means it is also a system in which several components or elements are going to work together to process the data and produce the relevant information. So in information system, you will obtain some information that will be useful to you. So that is why we are using information systems. So in information systems, various subsystems, subcomponents should work properly to get the better result or the output. So then what is an information system? So what is information system? That is important. So that can be defined in different ways. One convenient definition is it is an organized combination of different resources. So organized combination of different resources means resources include people, hardware, software, communication networks, data resources, policies, procedures that stores, retrieves, transforms, and disseminates information in an organization. It's a long definition. So here, what is an information system means it involves people, hardware, software, communication networks or telecommunication networks, data, as well as policies and procedures. These are the resources of an information system. So that is working as a organized combination or collection in an integrated manner. That means that works collectively. So which is used to store the information or retrieve the information or transform information into some other type of information and disseminates information in an organization. That means the distribution of information that is done within an enterprise. So information system gives some information that may be some decision taking information or just a general information or some information that will be used as a input to some other sources, other systems. So information system means what are its purposes? So mainly to make sound decisions or quality decisions, these information systems are required, and to solve the problems. So mainly to solve the problems of the enterprise, you need these information systems. The problem means it may be some day-to-day regular routine issues or situations or some complex problem or some undesirable situations or circumstances. So that is regarded as problem. You need some solution to a problem. To get the solution, you need information. That information can be obtained from these information systems. Okay. So day to day you have to take certain decisions in the enterprises. So when there is more than one solution to a problem, because you can solve a problem in varieties of ways. So there are different methods of solving a particular problem. A single problem is having more than one alternate solutions. So which solution is the best? What solution you have to make or select among multiple solutions? Then you need to take the decision. So to take the decision and to pick a better alternative aspect, that means you may have solution 1, solution 2, solution 3, so on. So which one is the best? Whether solution 2 is the best, 1 is the best, that you have to select. And which one is the effective solution and suitable for our business problems, that you have to select. So success of business depends on the efficiency of information. That is why collecting or gathering the correct information is always required. And we have to store that information and use that information for the betterment of our business to achieve the better productivity. So main purpose of information systems are to support all such these type of activities. That is to solve a problem, to make quality decisions within the time frame, to take effective decisions when many solutions are available for a single problem, and to collect, store and use the information in an efficient and effective manner. Information systems are very much required. Next, we discuss about some of the digital systems that are used in information systems. Nowadays, almost all information systems are computer based. That we will call it as computer based information systems. So here, so without computers also, is there any information system? Yes, definitely. So computers are the major parts or resources. But the information system, what we mean is, that itself is not a computer or some computer technology. Because some traditional information systems are also there. For example, in your library, some traditional methods may be used, like cards are provided to the book holders. So this card system that is used in the library, that is also one type of information system. Or some traditional type of accounting methods you are using, bookkeeping methods. So that is also information system. You may use computer or you may not use computer, that is different, but it is a It is an information system. So computers alone are not comes in information system. That means they are the major parts, you can say. Nowadays almost all systems, information systems use computers. So why we use computers or some digital systems? Because of their power. So what type of power they have? They are very much speed. They can store huge amount of data that can work for a long period of time, and that can be used for wide varieties of applications. So that is why we are using digital systems that use, that binary system. It uses binary system. It is zeros and ones. So combinations of zeros and ones are stored inside the computer. Whatever the data that you are entering or you are accessing from the computer, internally that will be stored in the form of zeros and ones. So internally it may be zeros and ones. You have to access that information convenient for your purposes. So we are using digital systems for representing, storing, communicating and processing the information digitally, and it is easier to handle the information also, and you can get high speed data transfer abilities if you manage the information in the computers or any other devices, smartphones or some network type of devices. Various type of devices are there that is used to accept some input. They will process and they are going to give some results. So accuracy and the speed, that is important, because whatever the data we enter, that must be stored as the same and the original data that any other person is going to access. So what I mean to say is the accuracy. For example, if you are entering a transaction in ATM, for example, if you want to draw some money, then you are entering say 5,000. The same data should be stored and the same data should be accurately used in all systems that in which it is transferring. So that is important. Accuracy means accurate results, accurate data. Whatever the data you are feeding, based upon the data, calculation should take place and the result should come. And no other result should come. There should be only one result. So based upon our input, we will get results. So that is why, due to the speed, we can get more data within short period of time. So that is why these digital systems are very much powerful and important. So next we have to discuss about data manipulation. How the data is manipulated or processed or modified to get the useful information. So that depends upon the information systems that we use and the quality of information system that we developed. So new information can be generated from a data or series of data that you can use, for example numbers, pictures, some names or some text, whatever it may be. So you can use or collect various data from various sources to generate certain information. For example, you want to get some average, you want to get some total, you want to get some chart, you want to get some analysis type of results, trends, etc. Then data must be manipulated or processed in a way such that we get the useful information. So better methods for collecting data is, one of the better method is survey. You can collect data by means of various methods. You can ask questions, you can interview the people, you can make use of certain reports, and survey is the common method. Of course, you can collect the data and enter into the system, but only the raw data is difficult to read, or you can say difficult to understand. So that is why we are processing the data and get the information that should be more useful to the business. Because if you have only some data, you will not be able to understand certain meanings or certain insights that is within the data. So you should convert, or you should make some manipulation of data in such a way that you will get particular insight or particular information that will be useful for your business. So we'll discuss more things later, but let's understand that information systems will going to give some information that should be useful to our business. So how it will be useful? You need that information for decision making. You need that information to give to your stakeholders. They may be your shareholders, government, or any other users inside your organization. So information should be made available very quickly so that you can take better decisions within certain time frame. So that is what important. We will discuss more topics in our next class. Okay, thank you.